Hey guys, welcome back to JMC Maths channel. In this video, I'll be doing some multiple choice questions that will definitely help you for your next maths exam. Stay tuned. Guys, this is part 4 in answering multiple choice questions. So if you haven't checked out part 1, 2, and 3, I recommend that you check those videos out as well by clicking the link above. Let's have a look at our first question. So the length of one side of a square is 5 centimeters and the height of the triangle is 4 centimeters. What is the total area of the figure in centimeters square? Again, the figure is given based on the question. It's not drawn to scale, guys. So a compound shape is made up of two or more shapes. In this case, this compound figure that we're given is made up of two shapes. One is a square and one is a triangle. So we need to find the area of each shape separately and then we'll add them together. So let's start with the square. So area of square, recall, that's equal to side times side. And in this case, the side of our square, or the length of one side of our square, is 5 centimeters. So that's 5 centimeters times 5 centimeters, and that's equal to 25 centimeters square. So now we need to go ahead and find the area of our triangle. So the area of our triangle, let's recall how we calculate area of triangle. That's equal to half times base times height. And in this case, our base of our triangle, guys, it shares the same side with our square, which therefore means this length must be 5 centimeters as well. So our base is 5 centimeters, so that's half times 5, and the height of our triangle is 4 centimeters, so that's times 4. Okay, so 5 times 4, guys, that's 20, and if we half 20, we really get 10. So our area of our triangle is 10 centimeters square. But the question asks you for the total area of the figure, which therefore means we need to work that out as well. So the total area of the figure would have been 25 centimeters square, because that's the area of the square, plus 10 centimeters square, because that's the area of the triangle. And if we add them together, we get 35 centimeters square, which therefore means, guys, our answer is A. Lovely. Let's now have a look at question 2, guys. So the perimeter of a square is 56 centimeters. What is its area in centimeters square? Again, we need to remember the question is saying it's a square, which therefore means a square has 4 sides of equal length. So if we know that the perimeter of the square is 56 centimeters, it therefore means to find the length of one side of the square, we need to do 56 centimeters divided by 4. Okay, and if we do 56 divided by 4, that's equal to 14, and that's centimeters. So what we're saying is that one side of the square measures 14 centimeters. So we can use this information now to work out the area of the square. So the area of the square is equal to side times side, and we know that one side is 14 centimeters. So what we're really doing is multiplying 14 centimeters times 14 centimeters, and that's equal to 196 centimeters squares, which therefore means our answer is D, guys. Let's now have a look at question 3, guys. Why not pause the video, have a go at the question, and when you finish, play the video to see if you got the same answer. So question 3 refers to the following diagram. It's a circle, and they give us the diameter, which is 6 centimeters. So the circle shown in the diagram, not drawn to scale, has center at all. The area of the circle in centimeters square is, okay, so we want to find the area of the circle. Let's recall how we calculate area of circle. So area of circle is equal to pi r square, or if you want to say pi times r, it's the same thing. Okay, but in the question that we're given, they give us the diameter, guys. So the diameter of the circle is 6 centimeters. So to calculate the radius, we need to do 6 centimeters divided by 2, because the radius is half the diameter. So 6 centimeters, and we divide that by 2, Therefore means our radius is 3 centimeters. So now we can go ahead and find the area of our circle in terms of pi. So I'll use A to represent area, and that's equal to pi times, we know that our radius is 3, guys, so I'm writing 3 centimeter times 3 centimeters, and that's because r square really means r times r. So therefore means our area is equal to pi times 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters. We know that 3 times 3 is 9, so therefore means that must be pi times 9 centimeters square, and that must be equal to just 9 pi centimeters square, which therefore means, guys, our answer is B. I hope you got this one. Let's have a look at question 4, guys. So question 4 refers to the following diagram, not drawn to scale, of a cylinder of radius 3 centimeters and height 8 centimeters. So we are asked to calculate the volume of the cylinder. So we need to recall how to calculate volume of cylinder. So volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square height. So therefore means, if we know this information, all we're doing is really substituting values to work out our volume of the cylinder, and in this case, all we need to substitute is just our radius and our height, because we're asked to give our answer in terms of pi. So V I'll use to represent volume, that's equal to pi times, or radius, guys, is 3 centimeters, so that's times 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters, because that's r square, and our height is 8 centimeters, so that's times 8 centimeters. So our volume, V, is equal to, if I work out 3 times 3, guys, times 8, so 3 times 3 is 9, times 8, that's 72, so I have V is equal to pi times 72 centimeters cubed, and I can just simply write it as V is equal to 72 pi centimeters cubed, which therefore means my answer is C, guys. Lovely. I hope you got this one. Let's now have a look at question 5, guys. So the volume in centimeters cube of a cube of edge 3 centimeter is, so we need to recall how we calculate volume of a cube. So volume of a cube is really s cube, and the s just represents the length of one of the edge. Okay, so it therefore means we're multiplying that length by itself 3 times. So V, I use to represent volume, is equal to s cube. We agree. So that's V is equal to, s represents 3 centimeters, so that's 3 cube. Agree? Which therefore means I just need to work out 3 cube. So that's V equals to 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters. So our volume is equal to 27 centimeters cubed. And in this case, our answer is C, guys. Let's now have a look at question 6. So question 6 refers to the following diagram. The area of the trapezium PQRS above is, so again, this is a trapezium, guys, and we're asked to calculate the area. We need to recall how we calculate the area of a trapezium. So the area of a trapezium is equal to half times open bracket A plus B close bracket times height. Okay, so the A and the B, guys, represents the two parallel sides of the trapezium. In this case, SR as well as PQ are parallel to each other, and the H represents the height or the distance between the two parallel sides. Okay, in this case, that's 5 centimeters. So all we're going to do now is to substitute the values we know to work out the area of the trapezium. So I'll use A to represent area, and that's equals to half, that's times open bracket, and in this case that's 8 centimeters, that's one of the parallel side, plus 18 centimeters, that's the other parallel side, and then that's times the height of the trapezium, that's 5 centimeters. So all I need to do now is to add what I have in bracket first. So I'll write A is equal to half times 8 centimeters plus 18 centimeters, that's 26 centimeters, and then I put my times 5 centimeters. So A now is equal to a half times 26 would have been 13 centimeters, and then times 5 centimeters. So now I'm really multiplying 13 centimeters times 5 centimeters, and that's equal to 65 centimeters square, which therefore means my answer is B. Lovely. I hope you got that one, guys. Let's now have a look at question 7. So question 7, it refers to the diagram shown. You could pause the video, have a go at the question. When you finish, play the video to see if you got the same answer. So AOB is a sector of a circle such that angle AOB is equal to 60 degrees and OB is r units long. The area of AOB is, again, it's a sector, guys, which therefore means a sector is really a fraction of a circle. So our knowledge of area of circle will definitely help us to recall the formula. So let's go. In order to calculate the area of a sector, we need to know that area of a sector is equal to theta over 360 degrees times pi r square. You should be able to recognize the pi r square because that's how you calculate area of a circle. The theta over 360, guys, remember, it's a fraction of the circle. So it therefore means that's the reason why we need that section on the formula. Okay, so in this case, our theta, guys, would represent the angle that we're given. And in this case, that's 60 degrees. So I'm going to write A is equal to 60 over 360. And that's because we know that the angle is 60 degrees. And we write it back over 360 degrees, and that's times pi r square. The reason why I write back pi r square, if you realize in the question they did not give you a value for r, so you just keep writing back pi r square. That's fine. Okay, all we need to do now is to simplify this fraction, guys, by using the highest common factor. In this case, 60 is the highest common factor of 60 and 360. So I'm going to write 60 divided by 60, that's 1, and 360 divided by 60, that's 6. Which therefore means in its simplest form I can write it as A is equal to 1/6 pi r square. Lovely. Which therefore means, guys, my answer is A. I hope you got this one, guys. Let's now have a look at question 8. So the distance around the edge of a circular pond is 88 meters. The radius in meters is, guys, I want you to realize that the distance around the edge of a circular pond, very important there, that represents circumference because it's a circular pond. And remember, the distance around a shape would have been the perimeter, but for a circular shape it therefore means we call that circumference. Okay, the circumference, they tell us it's equal to 88 meters. Okay, so the distance around the edge of the circular pond is 88 meters, which therefore means the circumference is 88 meters. So circumference is equal to 2 pi r in terms of r, or we could say pi d, right? But given that the question says the radius in meters is, I'll write my circumference in terms of r. All I'm going to do now, I know that the circumference is 88 meters, and I know that to calculate circumference, that's 2 pi r. So I'm going to write them equal to each other. So 2 pi r, we know it's equal to 88 meters. And I want to work out my radius, which therefore means, guys, I need just the r by itself. So this 2 pi, I need to get rid of it. The only way I can get rid of it is to do the opposite operation or the inverse operation. So we divide both sides of the equation by 2 pi. Okay, so I do that on my left hand side as well as my right hand side. So 2 pi divided by 2 pi on my left, I would be just left with r. And that's equal now to 88 over 2 pi. Okay, which therefore means my answer is D, guys. Lovely. I hope you got this one. Let's now have a look at question 9, guys. So what is the perimeter of the figure below? Okay, so before we can work out the perimeter of this compound shape, guys, it therefore means we have to find the missing length from our figure. And the reason for that is when we talk about a perimeter, we're talking about the total distance around the figure, which therefore means any distance that we do not know, we need to find them first before we can find the perimeter. Okay, so let's first have a look at how to calculate this distance here. So if you realize this, guys, is a rectangle, so opposite sides of a rectangle would have been exactly the same. So if this distance here is 8 centimeters, this distance must also be 8 centimeters. But look carefully here. We are also seeing another rectangle here, which therefore means the opposite length to this 2 centimeter must also be the same 2 centimeters. So we know that this section here is 2 centimeters, which therefore means that distance must be the 8 centimeters, take away 2 centimeters, and that's equal to 6 centimeters, okay? And we also need to work out this distance, guys. So again, you're seeing a rectangle here. Opposite sides of a rectangle are equal in length. So therefore mean this side, the entire distance here, should be 7 centimeters. But this section here, guys, we need to subtract it to know what this little piece would be. So we agree that if this distance here is 2 centimeters, and how do we know? Because opposite side of the rectangle would have been 2 centimeters. It therefore means I must do 7 centimeters, take away 2 centimeters, which therefore means that's 5 centimeters. Now I know all the lengths, so I can go ahead and add to work out my perimeter. So perimeter now would have been equal to 2 centimeters plus 6 centimeters plus 5 centimeters plus 2 centimeters plus 7 centimeters plus 8 centimeters. All I really need to do is just add everything, guys. And when I add everything, that's 30 centimeters, which therefore means my answer is D, guys. Lovely. I hope you got this one. And finally, guys, okay, so question 10 refers to the following diagram. And the diagram is not drawn to scale. So the area of the rectangle in centimeters square is x squared. Which of the following equations may be used to find the value of x? So we first need to recall or we work out area of rectangle. So they also tell us, guys, that the area of the rectangle is x squared. That's very important information that we need. And then we recall area of rectangle, that's equal to length times width, okay? We know that the area of the rectangle is x squared. So area of rectangle is equal to length times width, and the area is x squared. So where I have area, I use a to represent, I'm writing x squared, and that's equal to the length of the rectangle is x minus 4, and that's times the width, which is 2 centimeters. I'll just write 2, that's fine. So it therefore means x squared is equal to, where I have that times 2, guys, we can just simply write it directly at the front of the bracket that we have. So I'm writing equal to 2 open bracket x minus 4 close bracket, okay, which therefore means our answer is A, guys. Lovely. I hope you got this one. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I post new videos. Like and share this video. Thanks for watching, guys.